lonely. In the lonely, what's up? Hit in my feet. Hit in my feet. Walk a boom. Hit in my feet. Walk a boom. Hit in my feet. Hit my. Hit in my feet. Walk a boom. Sit down. Hit in my feet. Walk a boom. Smash that like button soon as y'all come in the building. This is crazy, but it's no surprise. Hit in my feet. Salute to Raslam in the building. Mr. Lucky, the lover. The Diddy Glover lover. Hit in my feet. We must meditate. Walkable. Hit in my feet. Walkable. Hit in my feet. Walkable. Come and see. Come and see. Come and see. The moon is dancing. Come and see. The moon. Come and see. Come and see. This is America. Come and see. Come and see. The moon is dancing. Come and see. The moon is dancing. The moon is dancing. Salute everybody coming in the building. It's going down. North Philly in the building. Come along, my sister. The moon is dancing. What it do, everybody coming in the building. I'm bringing y'all the latest and the craziest information that just hit the fan. Pure survival. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, let's not be surprised. Kentucky in the building. Diddy Glover's mother, Mrs. Glover. We're not going to call her Janice Combs. We're going to call her Mrs. Glover. Mrs. Glover is out here going crazy during survival. I don't know who is this elderly woman's spokesman, but somebody need to tell her to sit down and just don't say nothing, Miss Glover. Pure survival. You or that Timo wig should not be talking right now. This is a bad time for Diddy Glover's mother to be coming out trying to deny all allegations during survival. Do y'all know that Diddy Glover's mother, she isn't, you can Google it right now. She's trying to say that Diddy Glover never slapped her like Will Smith. Pure survival. And she's denying Diddy Glover's whole upbringing that 50 Cent and Netflix put in that docuseries. So now she's trying to tell America that everything that they said about her in that documentary was a stone cold lie. Pure survival. Mrs. Glover, people been talking about Diddy slapping you for years. 4 years, Mrs. Glover. And you're 5,017 years old. So if this wasn't true, Mrs. Glover, why would you wait this long to finally try to respond to Diddy Glover putting hands and feet on you, Mrs. Glover? So you are embarrassed. She is going off. Yes, she done took the Timo wig off on 50 Cent. She took the Timo wig off on Netflix. You know what I'm saying? Because they are trying to sue. They're trying to sue. So to have Diddy Glover's mother coming out, Mrs. Glover, saying that the stories was made up, this is how they're trying to get grounds to be able to sue 50 Cent. Pure Bible. You know what I mean? So if you embarrass Mrs. Glover for who your son become, you need to take accountability. Pure survival. Like I said, you 5,000 years old, and so you still watching TV. You watch the documentary. So this woman is not affected by dementia. Pure survival. I told y'all she's the head vampire. She's the head vampire. So she's young and old at the same time. Pure survival. Her eyes is better than my vision. And y'all heard her before when she came out defending Diddy Glover, when Diddy Glover was on trial. So this woman just won't stop defending this demon.
I'm a very blessed mother, and I'm so very proud of him.
Diddy's mother, Janice Combs, standing by her son after his arrest. The 83-year-old telling fans, quote, "My son is not the monster they have painted him to be."
Now, she is 83 years old on her license, pure survival. On her license, 83 years old. And she is watching Netflix. She's watching 50 Cent and she's going off talking about her son is not the monster that they painted him out to be. Put a one in the chat if y'all think that Diddy Glover is the monster that they painted him out to be in the documentary. Put a two in the chat if y'all agree with Mrs. Glover that Diddy Glover is not a monster. That Diddy Glover is not a goddamn horror story. She is lying saying that Diddy never slapped her. That she wasn't putting them in the Freakoff fur coats. She's saying that all of this stuff was made up to tarnish their image. You don't think that your son already destroyed your image, Mrs. Glover? Come on. You and your son already destroyed the image already. So it ain't nothing 50 Cent can do and Netflix can do but increase the damage that the motherfucker already did. But Mrs. Glover is taking up for him. Smash that like button, guys.
I'm a very blessed mother, and I'm so very proud of him.
Diddy's mother, Janice Combs, standing by her son after his arrest. The 83-year-old telling fans, quote, "My son is not the monster they have painted him to be," as Diddy maintains his innocence from behind bars.
I'm an extreme mama's boy. She just loves me for me.
Janice speaking out through her attorney on Monday, blasting her son's indictment, which includes sex trafficking and racketeering charges.
Now, do y'all remember when she was going off about this whole indictment? So you want us to believe that your son was not treating you wrong, which we know that he was treating you wrong, ma'am. He wasn't just doing you dirty, pure Bible. He was doing everybody else dirty. And you trained him to behave like that. Aren't you the one that had this man going out getting freak off mermaids, making them paint their motherfucking nails white? Mrs. Glover? You know what I'm saying? So now you got Misha coming out, and Misha's shit didn't work. It backfired, pure survival. Now Diddy Glover is so desperate that he had his mother put her freak off neck on the line. Mrs. Glover put her neck on the line to lie for her son once again. You know what I'm saying? Even Mace said it. Diddy put everything in your name. You know what I'm saying? You, ma'am, was a part of all of this stuff. You are the head vampire. So nobody believes you when you say your son is not a monster. You are the one. The making of the band motherfucker said that you was a monster, Mrs. Glover.
Boy, she just loves me for me.
Janice speaking out through her attorney on Monday, blasting her son's indictment, which includes sex trafficking and racketeering charges. Janice calls the accusations a narrative created out of lies. My son deserves to have his day in court to prove his innocence.
Now, you remember that? Look at what you're doing with your son right here, Mrs. Glover. She was saying right there that all the lies that Diddy Glover went to court for, all of those things was lies. Everything that comes out with Diddy Glover, ma'am, you are denying the whole thing. You know what I'm saying? Now, I don't know if you in denial. Look, I got this motherfucking thing right here. I don't know if it's the dementia. What the fuck? I don't know if it's the dementia, like that you don't remember, but Diddy Glover talks to you crazy. You know what I mean? And treated you crazy. And ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go over the receipts because Mrs. Glover is claiming that Diddy didn't do nothing to her. Shout out to my baby in the building, Pure Survival. Diddy never did nothing to her. Her son is innocent. Leave him the fuck alone, 50 Cent.
Mama's boy. She just loves me for me.
Janice speaking out through her attorney on Monday, blasting her son's indictment, which includes sex trafficking and racketeering charges. Janice calls the accusations a narrative created out of lies. My son deserves to have his day in court to prove his innocence. Meanwhile, Janice also admitting her son's made mistakes in his past, citing Diddy's abusive relationship with ex-Cassie Ventura.
So she admitted that her son made Freakoff mistakes in the past, but he was innocent. And then now you want to claim the man never put hands and feet on you, Mrs. Glover. This is crazy. You know what I'm saying? And everybody is going to be tearing you up. That's why whoever's her spokesperson, they need to take her back to the goddamn senior citizen home. Pure survival. She shouldn't even be out making no damn statements. You know what I'm saying? Because it's embarrassing, but you are embarrassed after watching what you done and how you raised Diddy. That was a terrible thing for you. You know what I'm saying? And I just hope 50 Cent, matter of fact, 50 gonna start roasting her in a minute because she just came out, ladies and gentlemen. And do y'all remember when what was his name? Freddie P and Freddie P's Twisties from Making It a Band said that you were a demon. Freddie P said that you was a demon, Mrs. Glover.
He made a comment saying that Diddy is not a monster.
Yeah, he not a monster. She is. But I don't want to go there. But she is. She's the fucking monster.
Wow.
Everything in her fucking name. She's the monster. She created that, and y'all gonna see on that Netflix. Y'all just check it out.
Wow. Make sure y'all smash that like button if y'all agree with Freddie P. This boy was in the making of the band, guys. Diddy Glover's making of the band. He said that Mrs. Glover was a demon. He said that she was the devil. You know what I mean? And then he said, wait till that Netflix special come out. So he already knew. Freddie P knew that this Netflix special was coming out. He knew already.
You heard about how Diddy mom came out defending him? She made a comment saying that Diddy is not a monster.
Yeah, he not a monster. She is. But I don't want to go there. But she is. She's the fucking monster. Everything in her fucking name. She's the monster. She created that, and y'all gonna see on that Netflix. Y'all just check it out. I don't want to go there. You know, because a lot of people like last time, people like, oh yeah, what I want to say about the Netflix thing, the reason why 50 Cent them, the reason I kept telling everybody to check out this shit, because that's so genuine. To the point.
Wow. Even the making of the band, Freddie P said that 50 Cent's Netflix special was genuine. These people been around Diddy Glover. These people been around Mrs. Glover. And I told y'all we're not calling her Janice Combs. We're calling her Mrs. Glover. They've been around this woman. So they know how evil she is. And for Freddie P and Freddie P's Twisties, the twisties in his hair, to say that that 50 Cent's documentary is genuine. Oh, Mrs. Glover, you can't lie. Diddy was putting hands on you. Everybody smash that like button if y'all believe Diddy really was slapping her around.
What I want to say about the Netflix thing, the reason why 50 Cent them, the reason I kept telling everybody to check out this shit, because that's so genuine. To the point that he's not trying to compensate you. That's why I say they don't give me enough money. He's not trying to pay. He don't want your story to be led by, you know what I mean? He don't want nobody on there that's led by money. He wants you to tell the truth. He really trying to get to the bottom of something. And I was like, yo, that's a smart ass thing.
Wow. Yeah. So you hear what Freddie P just said? 50 Cent didn't want nobody on the documentary, Mrs. Glover, that was all about money. He wanted Diddy Glover's story to be told by the truth. He wanted everybody to speak the real truth about your son and about you, Mrs. Glover. You know what I'm saying? So you cannot deny what the hell is going on. You can't.
Because that's so genuine. To the point that He's not trying to compensate you. That's why I say they don't give me enough money. He's not trying to pay you. He don't want your story to be led by, you know what I mean? He don't want nobody on there that's led by money. He wants you to tell the truth. He really trying to get to the bottom of something. And I was like, yo, that's a smart ass thing. You get what I'm saying? Even though I might have wanted money, he looking at it like, nah, like, Nick, I don't want nobody on here that's motivated by money. I'm not paying, you know, he might compensate Nick, but he not trying to get Nick life-changing money for that shit. He's like, Nick, tell your story if it's real, like, you know what I'm saying?
Wow. So 50 Cent even told Freddie P that the only reason why he didn't put Freddie P on the documentary, because Freddie P wanted some money. Like big money, life-changing money. Shout out to Mr. Lucky the Lover. Just hit that super chat. Pure survival. You know what I mean? Mr. Lucky the Lover, you setting that super chat off. Shout out to you. So this is why Freddie P wasn't on the documentary. That makes sense. Did you hear that, sweetheart? Freddie P, 50 Cent didn't want him to come on because Freddie was like, look, I need some life-changing money. Yeah, I mean, listen, guys, I got glitter getting on me all over the place. Like, it's all on the snow. So please forgive if y'all see glitter all over my damn face. But Freddie P couldn't get on because he just wanted money. 50 wanted the truth.
I don't want nobody on here that's motivated by money. I'm not paying, you know, he might compensate Nick, but he not trying to get Nick life-changing money for that shit. He's like, Nick, tell your story if it's real, like, you know what I'm saying? The world want, like, we just want what's real. Well, that's all. The rest, like, when you look at the other stories, a lot of people was caring what Puffy was thinking. A lot of people want to be his friendship, so you don't get the real of him. This DVD gets to the mama. The fucking satanic behind all this, it's her.
Did you hear this? He said the mother is the satanic devil. He said that this documentary gets to the culprit, the head vampire, which is Mrs. Glover. This is crazy for this boy to have been around her, and they all saying that Diddy mom was the devil. So her trying to deny this is crazy.
The real of him. This DVD gets to the mama. The fucking satanic behind all this, it's her. It's her, bro. It's her. She is his, like, I can't even explain it, bro. She just ain't no, she the devil, bro. That's how I see it. She the devil. Janice Combs is the fucking devil.
Wow. Smash that like button if y'all agree with Freddie P. He said Janice Combs is the devil. Everybody get them likes up. The making of the band artists said that woman, bottom line, is the devil. So she is trying to get 50 Cent and Netflix, trying to sue them, saying that they made up the whole story about her raising Diddy to be the way he turned out, that Diddy slapped her, was calling her names. Why she never said nothing before? These rumors been out there, Mrs. Glover. And now you coming out now? Yo, this is wow.
Satanic behind all this, it's her. It's her, bro. It's her. She is his, like, I can't even explain it, bro. She just ain't no, she the devil, bro. That's how I see it. She the devil. Janice Combs is the fucking devil. That bitch got everybody money. Yeah, man, I don't give a fuck what she talking about. Yeah, you out there telling me, seeing her defend Diddy, like, sit your ass down. You the worst person. You the wrong one to talk. You got somebody that you, like, that's like R. Kelly coming to talk it up for you. Like, Nick, shut up. We don't need you. No, Diddy innocent. Let's shut up, Kelly. Not right now. That's her.
Wow, so he's saying, Janice Combs, sit your ass down and change your pamper. Freddie P said Mrs. Glover is the last person that should be trying to defend Diddy Glover. She's the last person.
Yeah, man, I don't give a fuck what she talking about. Yeah, you out there telling me, seeing her defend Diddy, like, sit your ass down. You the worst person. You the wrong one to talk. You got somebody that you, like, that's like R. Kelly coming to talk it up for you. Like, Nick, shut up. We don't need you. No, Diddy innocent. Let's shut up, Kelly. Not right now. That's her. Shut your ass up. You the reason a man like he is.
Wow.
You had any issues with her?
I don't like her. I ain't ever had no issues with her. I just don't like her. I don't like her.
Why you don't like her? You personally? Why?
Because she got my motherfucking money. That's why.
Wow. So Diddy Glover's mother still has the making of the band artist's money. These people are going through it. They are struggling, survival, trying to get their SNAP benefits turned back on. Why is Freddie P and Freddie P's Twisties trying to get SNAP benefits when they made millions of dollars for Diddy Glover, pure survival? And Janice Combs, the head vampire, she's somewhere sleeping upside down, you know what I'm saying, in the Freakoff dungeon, counting the making of the band's money, guys. This is horrible. Y'all gotta smash that like button, man. Like, Freddie P, I appreciate you coming out, man, letting us know. Janice, I'm sorry. Don't nobody believe you.
That's her. Shut your ass up. You the reason a man like he is.
You had any issues with her?
I don't like her. I ain't ever had no issues with her. I just don't like her. I don't like her.
Why you don't like her? You personally? Why?
Because she got my motherfucking money. That's why. That's why I don't like her. And her son, she right there with it when all of it was going down. There was everybody who watched that man abuse us. I don't like him. Everybody who didn't have the heart to speak up, I don't like him.
Wow, this is sad, guys. Smash that like button and put your prayer hands in the daggone chat. He said Janice Combs sat around and watched Diddy Glover abuse them, abuse the making of the band artists, knowing that Freddie and them come from the hood. So they thinking that their dreams is going to come true, and they get with your son and it becomes a nightmare, pure survival. And you sat back and watched it. You and your team of wig was watching the whole thing, Mrs. Glover. This is sad.
I don't like her. I don't like her.
Why you don't like her? You personally? Why?
Because she got my motherfucking money. That's why. That's why I don't like her. And her son, she right there with it when all of it was going down. There was everybody who watched that man abuse us. I don't like him. Everybody who didn't have the heart to speak up, I don't like him. Everybody, because I would have spoke up. I don't give a fuck about what Puffy would have said to me. Oh, no, you would have said shit. Puffy, yes, I would have. Y'all better go look at the motherfucking videos. Go back and look at the band. I ain't never been scared to say shit to Puffy. And they told us to walk for cheesecake. I was crazy. I was the last nigga to leave that motherfucking room. And I told her just like this. They ain't show this part. And they said, hey, Fred, you are Miami. You all right? Yeah, boy, need that cheesecake. I got up. I said, nigga, go get you a cheesecake. You can't do the lie. Because his D-Dog was in it was him and D-Dog.
And he's one of the boys that had to go walk blocks and blocks to go get Diddy Glover a Freakoff cheesecake, pure survival. And Freddie P and Freddie P's Twisties told Diddy Glover that day, I'm not walking to get you a cheesecake, pure survival. Won't you tell your mother to fly over there? She's a vampire. Y'all can fly. Y'all got them sharp ass nails. You know what I'm talking about? Claw your way over there to get you a cheesecake. This is crazy, guys. Smash that like button. I mean, I need everybody in the building to smash that like button. It's free to do. Tap the screen. That's all y'all got to do.
Yeah, boy, need that cheesecake. I got up. I said, nigga, go get you a cheesecake. You changed the nigga life. Because his D-Dog was in it was him and D-Dog. He was like, yeah, get us a cheesecake. We need this one too, son. So I waited, because I ain't used to know nigga play on me like that. Not no funny ass nigga. I know I beat your motherfucking ass. Not Puffy, but this little soft ass nigga. So I'm sitting there like, oh. As soon as I walked up, I got up. They say, Miami, you all right? I'm like, yeah. I'm like, I'll get you a cheesecake because you changing the nigga life, but I ain't getting that nigga shit. And they just started laughing and I walked out. I ain't never been afraid to tell Puffy, my mama, my daddy, nobody, nothing. I keep telling y'all, I love God. What you gonna do, kill me? I love God. I've been trying to die since I was younger. God forgive me. So to be here is a blessing. I used to ask God to take my life, nigga.
And that's a shame because Diddy knew that he was going through these things. He knew that he was suicidal. He knew all of this, but he thought that the dream with making it a band was going to change his life. You know what I'm saying? So Diddy played on people's emotions, their upbringings, all of that stuff, man. This is crazy.
My brother, my grandma. I want to be my mom. I want to be, you know what I'm saying? This here is whack. Well, Earth is whack. World is whack, really. If I'm outside of my son. So that's how I feel about it. So Puffy, I ain't scared to talk to that nigga. His mama. His kids, God forgive me, not the kids, but I mean them little niggas, not the girls, but them little niggas who be acting tough, them too, nigga.
Wow, he said King Kongs and the little curly hair motherfuckers. Diddy Glover's Freakoff twin. Freddie P just said, fuck all of them. I'll be sure, little son, because he said they be trying to act tough. And they do think that they're gangsters, pure survival. Little bougie little motherfuckers that they ain't been in no hood or nothing, but they swear up and down they tough because they scared Ray J and surrounded Ray J like a rap cipher. And Ray J started screaming free Diddy right after they scared Ray J. But Freddie P ain't scared of him.
His kids, God forgive me, not the kids, but I mean them little niggas, not the girls, but them little niggas who be acting tough, them too, nigga.
But how did she take your money?
Publishing. Man, you know how much money we lost just can't go back and get because statute of limitations? They got so many backed up checks. Like, dog, Lloyd told us if y'all had some of them in enough time, y'all would have won well over $10 million.
Wow, do you hear him? He just said that their publishing was taken, guys. Smash that like button. All of these backed up checks that he said that Diddy Glover and Mrs. Glover have their money. You know what I'm saying? Like, what was we working for? Why was we making music? Why did we have to go walk all the way to Africa for a cheesecake? Pills of Bible. Then we found out that Diddy didn't even eat the cheesecake. The cheesecake was for Beyonce. Beyonce got the cheesecake and threw it in the trash. Pills of Bible. She must have been drunk and high when she did it on that Tutti Frutti. That's crazy.
Backed up checks. Like, dog, Lloyd told us if y'all had some of them in enough time, y'all would have won well over $10 million. That's how much they got away with. So I look at her like, Nick, God forgive me, dog, and God know I'm trying to get past this, but bitch, when you die, I'm celebrating. I'm probably gonna get me a blunt, go get me some fucking, you know what I mean?
Wow, this is how you know that Diddy Glover's mom is horrible. That's crazy. Freddie P from Making It a Band said that if Mrs. Glover died, he's going to celebrate. He's going to get some reefer and smoke her in a blunt. That's crazy, guys. Let's get them likes up. You got to be horrible for somebody to say that they would celebrate if you died. And then she want us to believe that that documentary was fake?
God forgive me, dog, and God know I'm trying to get past this, but bitch, when you die, I'm celebrating. I'm probably gonna get me a blunt, go get me some fucking, you know what I mean? Go chill, watch me a movie, and just, I be hoping that, hey, bitch, I don't like her. I don't like nothing about that lady, man. And I'm not a person that feel like my heart with hate and anger because it turns me into somebody else. Like, I can either be a grandma baby, that nice little guy, or that nigga who the streets raised and who very protective over his feelings and stuff like that. And with her, it's like I don't see eye to eye with that bitch. Like, when you learn who she really is, everybody will feel it. I'm always ahead of time.
Wow, he said when you learn who Mrs. Glover really is, then you will understand why he would celebrate if she passed away. That's crazy, guys. And she's denying all of these people. Diddy's ex-bodyguard, Gene Deal, Kirk Burrows, they all said that Diddy was slapping you, disrespecting you. You know what I'm saying? You were just like your son, Mrs. Glover. And like Freddie P said, we got to wait to see who she is. But let me remind y'all, since she's denying this, I'm going to remind y'all who Mrs. Glover is, because she created Diddy Glover to be the way he is. I'm going to remind y'all who Mrs. Glover is.
What now? Not Janice Combs also getting investigated after receipts leaked of her and Diddy freaking off together. Child, so it looks like Diddy's trifling mother Janice is even more of a freak than we thought, because she just got exposed for allegedly also participating in Diddy's freak-offs and helping him cover up everything he's been doing.
And y'all hear that? Smash that like button if y'all agree that Mrs. Glover was a part of the Freakoffs and she was helping Diddy cover up everything. They've been talking about this Mrs. Glover, and now you want to deny it? You've been a part of the Freakoffs.
Combs also getting investigated after receipts leaked of her and Diddy freaking off together. Child, so it looks like Diddy's trifling mother Janice is even more of a freak than we thought. Because she just got exposed for allegedly also participating in Diddy's freak-offs and helping him cover up everything he's been doing. Apparently, Diddy moved all his assets into his mom's name so that he doesn't lose it all in the lawsuits he's currently fighting. Diddy's former bodyguard Gene Deal made things even messier when he spilled the tea about how Diddy would sometimes put his hands on Janice when he saw Janice talking to any other man. According to Gene, the real reason why Diddy even fired him in the first place was because Janice was making inappropriate advances toward him.
And that's the same behavior that Diddy got. Now y'all see that Gene Deal been saying that Diddy was putting his hands on his mother. Janice Combs is out now saying that Diddy never touched her. You know what I'm saying? Diddy and you had a very inappropriate relationship, pure survival. You know what I'm saying? You allegedly was a stripper. You wanted Diddy Glover to be some kind of freak-off pimp when he was like 2 years old. You was putting him in freak-off dashikis. You were putting him in freak-off dashikis. And then you tried to clap Diddy's bodyguard, Gene Deal's cheeks. You tried to clap Gene Deal's cheeks. That's why he quit. This is wild.
Saw Janice talking to any other man. According to Gene, the real reason why Diddy even fired him in the first place was because Janice was making inappropriate advances toward him, and this infuriated the hell out of him. Now, before we get into any of the details about this nasty mess, let me give y'all a little bit of context as to how Diddy and his mom even started freaking off with each other anyway, because it all dates back to when he was just a kid and his mom was to provide for him and his sister after their father passed away. According to reports, Diddy's dad, Melvin...
And look at that little Glover. Look at this little demon right here, guys. Pure survival. You would have thought this was going to be a wonderful bundle of motherfucking joy. This was a bundle of baby oil waiting to happen. Pure survival. And Mrs. Glover, Diddy had a chance right here. Diddy Glover had a chance right here. But you turned this boy out and you're in denial. Everybody smash that like button if y'all think that Mrs. Glover turned Diddy out from a kid. He probably could have turned out better. But you wanted him to be some kind of fake ass gangster, freaky dicky motherfucker pep.
Was a well-known Harlem gangster who had connections to both Frank Lucas and Nicky Barnes. And Janice was the boss's ride-or-die chick. After her husband was brutally unalived when Diddy was still a child, she took to raising young Sean on her own. But it turns out, once Melvin died and Janice started ordering to take care of Diddy, she would allegedly sometimes bring some of the men she hooked up with to the house she lived in with Diddy, and he would sometimes witness her getting intimate with these men.
Wow, is this true? Is this true, Mrs. Glover? That they said allegedly used to bring men home and Diddy Glover used to watch you get your biscuit buttered when he was a kid? And the behavior that he does now, how he like to sit back and watch somebody else get their cheeks clapped. You know what I mean? It's all adding up, Mrs. Glover. It's all adding up.
He sometimes brings some of the men she hooked up with to the house she lived in with Diddy, and he would sometimes witness her getting intimate with these men. These rumors got fueled when a disturbing video of him and Janice kissing each other on the lips started going viral.
Hi. She's getting a drip with me. She's hydrated. What's up, Mom?
And Diddy Glover said that she's getting the drip with me. She's hydrating. Now, it came out in Diddy's trial that they used to have to take these IV needles to hydrate from doing ecstasy and pink potion, all kinds of drugs, and freaking off all night motherfucking long. Smelling like butt crack and ding-a-ling solid. You know what I'm saying? And why was your mom having to hydrate if she wasn't a part of the freak-off, sir? Oh, yes, Mrs. Glover, it's coming out.
Him and Janice kissing each other on the lips started going viral.
She's getting a drip with me. She's hydrated. What's up, Mom?
Everything's good, baby. I'm here with you.
Yeah.
I love you.
Love you too.
Look at this, guys. Put a 1 in the chat if y'all think that this is inappropriate. Put a 2 in the chat if you think that this is appropriate. That Diddy Glover and his mother was literally kissing on the lips, freaking off under the mistletoe, under the Freakoff mistletoe. Mrs. Glover, you knew that your son's breath smelled like ding-a-ling solid, and yours probably smelled like vagina cabbage. Vagina cabbage. Because I wouldn't be surprised to find out that you and your Timo wig probably eat kitty cat. Real pure survival. He ding-a-ling, you eat kitty cat. You know what I'm saying? Smash that like button. And look at them. This is so inappropriate. It's not even funny. And then they sit around and talk about Diddy bragging about going to the strip club with his mom. Like, how the fuck?
I'm freshly dipped
Did y'all see them white nails? And he laughing, just like the devil.
Yeah, my mom's a single. Mom's a single. I ain't gonna hate on my mom. She's single.
And then he was trying to find his mom somebody to freak off with. He's sitting there talking about, yeah, my mom's single, da 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 da. Like, I'm telling you, this relationship was very inappropriate, and Mrs. Glover is upset because 50 Cent and them put it out there. It's too late, Mrs. Glover. You've never said nothing before when all of this information was out there during survival. It's 2,200 people in the building, guys. Can we get 1,000 likes in the building? Can we tap that screen? You know what I'm saying? And if you don't hit the like button, then you must be a part of this freaky deaky shit. Because this is wild.
Me and my mom talked about one time doing a dating show. And she's so picky. She's so picky, they don't stand. But yeah, that'd be the funniest show in the world.
It will be.
I don't even want to get started when she was doing that. We're not doing that. Yeah, my mom's single. Yeah, for real. Mom Duke might have a good time. Cause ain't sitting in the house playing. Outside moving and shaking, baby. She come with me to strip club. I don't care.
Wow. Smash that like button if this is inappropriate for this man, for his mom to be 5,000, 1,700, and him to be 130 years old to go to the strip club with his mom. And he's bragging about it. He's bragging, talking about his mom is single, trying to get somebody to scoop up her Timo wig. You know what I'm saying? And like, who sells off their mom? Pure survival. Like, this is crazy. The man is pretty much auctioning off this old dusty vagina. Somebody take this old dusty vagina. You want a dusty vagina for Christmas? You want a dusty vagina? Just blow the dust off. Look at the dusty vagina. Look at this. This is Mrs. Janice. This is snow, but it's dusty vagina. Who wants to dust off Mrs. Janice, Mrs. Glover? This motherfuckers in here probably be like, look, I want to dust off Mrs. Glover. Put a 1 in the chat if you a guy and you want to smash Mrs. Glover. Put a 2 in the chat if you wouldn't smash Mrs. Glover and become a freak-off vampire. The man is out of them two is crazy, guys. Let's get them likes up.
Yeah, it's my dog. You know, I want to live life. We out here moving and grooving. My mom told me, she just said, keep moving, baby.
That's right.
Keep moving.
Don't stop.
She could touch the floor with her palms. You know?
You telling me this woman wasn't no stripper? And Diddy was proud that she was a stripper? He just said, my mom can touch the floor with her palms. like showing off that his mom can do something nasty. Cause she used to be doing backflips or off the poles in the stripper clubs. He said my mom can touch.
My mom told me, she just said, keep moving, baby.
That's right.
Keep moving.
Don't stop.
She could touch the floor with her palms.
Wow.
You know, flat.
Oh my God! Did you hear her little old freaky ass? She said flat. He said my mom can touch the floor with her palms. She said flat. Oh my God! Listen to this shit.
Keep moving.
Don't stop.
She could touch the floor with her palms. You know, flat.
Wow.
But it wasn't just this kiss that had people talking. People also peeped that Janice had white painted nails. And in case y'all forgot, white nails was something that Diddy strictly instructed for Cassie to wear whenever they was freaking off together. Cassie literally said in her lawsuit that Diddy would demand for her to wear white nails during their freak-offs because it turned him on. The lawsuit read, Diddy required Cassie to dress up in lingerie, wear white nail polish to contrast with the skin of the black workers, and cover her.
Everybody in the building, smash that like button if y'all think that Janice Combs, aka Mrs. Glover, is the one who had Diddy making all them girls put them white nails on. That's some freak off ritual shit, pure survival. Your mother had you painting all your girls. That's how you know it had to been something going on between him and his mom. Allegedly, like, I'm sorry. Like, how I wouldn't even be like a turned on. Now I see if your mom passed and you give your wife your mom's ring, you know what I mean? Like something like special. But why would you be attracted to something? I don't get it. Like, yeah, my mom wear white nails, so you need to put on white nails. I'm gonna be turned on. Wiener hard than a motherfucker. Pure survival. That should make you go limp. Like, take that shit off. My mom used to do that. You know what I'm saying? Now the nurturing part, yeah. But you wearing the same lingerie that my mom wore, ew, God damn it, ew, God damn it. This is crazy, guys. This is crazy.
Diddy strictly instructed for Cassie to wear whenever they was freaking off together. Cassie literally said in her lawsuit that Diddy would demand for her to wear white nails during their freak-offs because it turned him on. The lawsuit read, Diddy required Cassie to dress up in lingerie, wear white nail polish to contrast with the skin of the black workers, and cover herself in oil. After this lawsuit, people dug into some of the photos of all the women that Diddy was mixed up with, and they realized Young Miami also
Oh, wow. Did you see even Misha had the white nails?
And cover herself in oil.
I didn't even know that.
After this lawsuit, people dug into some of the photos of all the women that Diddy was.
Look at this. Misha had the white nails. All of them. And she is the one out taking up for Diddy Glover right now. She had the white nails. This shit really was a ritual. Young Miami had the motherfucking white nails. This is crazy, Diddy Glover. There's no denying this, Mrs. Glover. I don't even know why she's talking right now. It's a shame that they letting her talk because she's just burying a hole. She's digging a deeper hole because it's like you never denied these claims before, and now you're denying it because of the Netflix shit. Like it's some coke shit, right? Smash that like button if y'all think that it's coke. Everybody that think that that's coke stuff, smash that like button.
Wear white nail polish to contrast with the skin of the black workers and cover herself in oil. After this lawsuit, people dug into some of the photos of all the women that Diddy was mixed up with, and they realized Young Miami also used to wear white nails while she was messing with Diddy. And Kim Porter also wore white nails too when she was still alive. Oh, but it don't just end there, y'all, because apart from Janice allegedly freaking off with her own son, she was also exposed for protecting Diddy and helping him hide his secrets over all these years.
Wow.
Now, as y'all know by now, Diddy is a notorious thief, and he's managed to steal millions of dollars from almost every artist who was signed to Bad Boy. However, the person who's been on his neck for years and relentlessly calling him out is Mace. In fact, they got into it back in 2020 after Mace put Diddy on blast for only paying him $20K for his time at Bad Boy. Mace also revealed that he had...
And it's crazy because, shout out to Mace. when Biggie died, Tupac died, all of that, who saved Bad Boy initially was Mace. You know what I mean? Like Mace was all he really had that was the top guy. And even Mace had to leave him. So Diddy was doing everybody dirty. Mace got the fuck out. He went and joined the goddamn choir, Pure Survival. Mace saw what Diddy was doing. He turned around and was like, Jesus, Jesus. And he left. He went down south, said, fuck that, I'm going to become a goddamn pastor, Pure Survival. He didn't come out until years later. Now he doing good. He got a podcast on YouTube. Him and Cameron, they making millions of dollars, Pure Survival. And Mace is back cursing and everything. He put down the goddamn pastor shit, and then now he back to a regular nigga, Pure Survival. But he needed God when he was around you, Diddy Glover. And he was the one saying that Diddy Glover's mother was a part of the saga. So Mrs. Glover, why is all the artists saying the same thing about you if none of it's true? Bible.
For Diddy over $2 million to buy his publishing rights, but Diddy rejected the offer and told Mace he would only be down to sell it to him if he was able to match up an offer he received from a certain European investor. According to Mace, the only person who has the receipts on every bad thing Diddy has done is his mom. Apparently, Diddy has put almost everything he owns in his mom's name, so that in case things go down, he'll still be secured.
All I did is told my he want receipts. Let's start with your mother. Your mother got the receipts. Everything is in your mother's name. That's the one who got the receipts. You need more proof?
You hear, Mace? Smash that like button. Mrs. Glover, even Mace said that you the one that got all the receipts. You know all about Diddy Glover's bad Freakoff doings. You was a part of it. Everything is in your name, Mrs. Glover. You know what I'm talking about? If Diddy used condoms, you was the one going in the store to go get them. Pure Survival. You was the one. You was sitting there storing baby oil in that motherfucker Timu wig. I know it's baby oil under that wig, Mrs. Glover. Pure Survival. But Mace even said it, guys.
Receipts. Let's start with your mother. Your mother got the receipts. Everything is in your mother's name. That's the one who got the receipts. You need more proof? Biggie ain't here, so Big can't give you no receipts. He dead. Craig Mack can't give you receipts. He dead. What are you talking about? Who else? Black Rob can't give you receipts. He dead. And everybody else you made sign paperwork so they can't talk about what I'm talking about.
Wow. Smash that like button. Baby, did you hear what Mace just said? He said, Black Rob can't talk about it because he dead, which he is. Craig Mack can't talk about it because he dead. Biggie can't talk about it because he dead. And the rest of them he made sign NDAs so they couldn't talk about what he was doing. Wow. Yo, let's get them likes up. Everybody get them likes up for Mace, man. Mace was trying to tell us this. So why ain't nobody say nothing about this before? And smash that like button for all them people that died, man, that was around Diddy. All of them. If y'all had respect for them artists and love for them, get them likes up. Because I need Mrs. Glover to see this so she know how we feel. We're not stupid. Mace was not slow at all. Even though he used to talk slow, yeah, there man. I'm from Harlem, double up, bad boy for life. Harlem Walk. I thought Mace was slow, but Mace was more advanced than that.
The one who got the receipts. You need more proof? Biggie ain't here, so Big can't give you no receipts. He dead. Craig Mack can't give you receipts. He dead. What are you talking about? Who else? Black Rob can't give you receipts. He dead. And everybody else you made sign paperwork so they can't talk about what I'm talking about. I'm the only one with the guts. You're not signing. Because I ain't need the money. All money ain't good money. Remember that. Remember that. Remember that.
Wow.
You know who to play with.
But it looks like Jen is keeping all Diddy's secrets and literally holding him down all these years still ain't enough for her to be spared from him. Because according to Diddy's ex-bodyguard, Gene Deal, Diddy used to put his hands on his mom a lot. Not only that, but he would disrespect the hell out of her on a consistent basis and treat her like she was one of his little girlfriends. According to Gene, the first time he heard about Diddy mistreating his mom was when the president of Bad Boy, Kirk Burroughs, told him. Gene said he was well aware that Diddy was verbally disrespectful to his mom, and he even checked him at one point for it. But
And this woman is saying that Diddy never touched her. Diddy never inappropriately talked to her crazy. Diddy, none of this stuff. She's saying this right now as we speak. She's saying that whole Netflix stuff is a lie. But everybody, Gene Deal, Diddy's ex-bodyguard, Kirk Burroughs, they all been saying that Diddy was beating you up.
When the president of Bad Boy, Kirk Burroughs, told him. Gene said he was well aware that Diddy was verbally disrespectful to his mom, and he even checked him at one point for it. But he ain't know he was also getting physical with her until Kirk spilled the tea.
Anybody at Bad Boy since the news broke of Diddy and Cassie?
Well, I spoke to Kirk Burroughs, and he told me some shit, bro. It's some things that I didn't even know about way back in the past. He told me he should have saw this coming with Cassie and the way he treated women when he slapped his mother. And I was like, he did what? And Kirk Burroughs said, yeah. I just thought because of what he was going through with the tragedy, it was like...
Wow, so when Diddy went through the tragedy, when all of them people lost their life at that event that he threw back in 91 or something like that years ago, Gene Deal thought, okay, Kirk Burroughs thought Diddy's just slapped his mom because he was going through it. Who slaps their motherfucking mom because they're stressed out? You definitely got to come from a different background, pure survival. You put your hands on my mom or anybody, sisters, any of that, you getting your ass kicked. So Mrs. Glover was letting this boy get away with murder, and now she's saying that Diddy never slapped her. But we've been had receipts for years. She's just now denying the claims of her son slapping her because it's all over Netflix. #1 Netflix series in the goddamn country. Brother Bible, y'all got to get them likes up, guys. Smash that like button if y'all think that Diddy was really slapping his mom. And when them likes go up, I'm going to know who all believes it and who don't. Because I believe it. I believe it. I believe it.
Burroughs, and he told me some shit, bro. It's some things that I didn't even know about way back in the past. He told me he should have saw this coming with Cassie and the way he treated women when he slapped his mother. And I was like, he did what? And Kirk Burroughs said, yeah. I just thought because of what he was going through with the tragedy, it was like, I was stuck on stupid for a minute, but he was like, yeah, I thought that he would grow out of it, or it was just because all the shit he was going through when he slapped his own mother. I said, Kirk, let me tell you something. I said, Kirk, don't you remember when I told you when he cussed his mother out? And I think you was even that, Kirk. When we was getting in the limousine, he cussed his mother out. He told his mother to stay out of his mofo business.
And
I told him, man,
Gene Deal, this is why he couldn't stand Gene, because Gene wasn't scared of Diddy. Diddy knew that Gene would get in his ass. No Diddy, not in that way. But Gene did not let Diddy just do whatever he wanted to do around him. He said in front of Gene Deal's face to his mom while they were sitting in a limo and said, Mom, stay the fuck out of my motherfucking business. Who talks to their mom like that? Only a person that don't have respect for her. And she's saying that this never happened. This is crazy.
All the shit he was going through when he slapped his own mother. I said, Kirk, let me tell you something. I said, Kirk, don't you remember when I told you when he cussed his mother out? And I think you was even that, Kirk. When we was getting in the limousine, he cussed his mother out. He told his mother to stay out of his mofo business. And I told him, man, you ever talk to your mother? You remember that situation? He said, yeah. I said, Kirk, why you didn't tell me then that he cussed that he slapped his mother. Because if you'd have told me to slap his mother, I'd have beat out of him, Kurt.
Wow. See, Gene Deal said he would have beat the ish out of Diddy if he would have slapped him in front of her, in front of him. You know what I mean? Now he heard Diddy say, "Shut the F up." You know what I mean? And checked him. But that's crazy for her to be out here trying to lie about it and deny it when you got everybody that was close to Diddy, close to her, and Bad Boy whole staff saying the same thing. And now you feel bad that everybody knows where it came from and knows about your son. Like, come on now, all these cases and things he done swizzle his way out of. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, it's no swithering and sliding out slicker than a can of baby oil.
In the limousine, he cussed his mother out. He told his mother to stay out of his mofo business. And I told him, man, you ever talk to your mother? You remember that situation? He said, yeah. I said, Kurt, why you didn't tell me then that he cussed that he slapped his mother? Because if you'd have told me to slap his mother, I'd have beat out of him, Kurt. He was like, Gene, I thought he was, you got to realize he was just a kid, and I thought he was going to grow out of it and all the stuff that he was going through. I said, my man, that's a bunch of bullshit right there. You understand? Somebody should have whooped his ass way back then. When you do your mother like that, you don't care about no woman in the street.
Wow. If y'all agree with this, smash that like button. Gene said if Diddy would have smacked his mom like that, that lets you know that he don't got respect for any woman in the world. Any woman in the world. I mean, if you're going to smack the woman that you came out of, and I agree.
You got to realize he was just a kid, and I thought he was going to grow out of it and all the stuff that he was going through. I said, my man, that's a bunch of bullshit right there. You understand? Somebody should have whooped his ass way back then. When you do your mother like that, you don't care about no woman in the street. And he was like, I know, Gene, but he was just a kid. This came from Kurt Burrell's mouth himself. I was like, yo, that shit is crazy. Had I known that back then, yeah, I wouldn't have worked for no dude like that, man. I wouldn't even F with him. I'd have told all the dudes in the same gang, and we probably would have shot out of him when he came around.
Gene then went on to detail the exact time that he had to put Diddy in his place for talking to his mother crazy.
Remember, we was in the car. It was me, Puff, and his mother got in the car with us. And we was in the limousine. We was on, was it 20 West 19th Street or 5 West 19th Street? That was the first Bad Boy office when they came into Manhattan. Not the Scarsdale shit. I'm talking when they got the first official Bad Boy office in Manhattan. Yo, his mother got in the car. He was on the phone talking about somebody or something. And then he said to his mother, yo, didn't I tell you to stay out my MF business?
Wow. Now imagine how Gene Deal felt. Everybody smash that like button if you're around a friend or somebody you know, or even if it's somebody you don't know, and you hear them cussing out their mom. Don't you look and be like, what the fuck? No, like I said, shout out to all my white followers. But the only people I ever seen it was like the white kids that cuss their mom out and tell them that they're gonna kill them and all types of shit. And end up doing it. Said I'm gonna kill Granny too. You know what I'm saying? But I've never seen a black person do it, like in my face. Like I've never seen it. I'm like, hold up, wait a minute. Like that shit is not even in our culture. But Diddy Glover's a different kind of machine. You know what I'm saying? Like I would be shocked if I saw somebody just burst out and cuss at their mom. Like, you know what I mean? Even when I did kind of hear like females in my life before, like that I've ever seen cussing at their moms. I ain't never seen my sisters, but I've seen females I went to school with, shit like that, that was talking crazy to their mom, but they used to fight. The mom and the girl and the daughter would fight. It's a lot, you know what I mean? You know the mom and the daughter that fight, they gonna get it in. But it ain't no you just cussing them the fuck out and it's just that. Like it's gonna be some smoke.
First official Bad Boy office in Manhattan. Yo, his mother got in the car. He was on the phone talking about somebody or something. And then he said to his mother, yo, didn't I tell you to stay out my MF business? Yo, I want to snatch the fucking shadow off him. I said, boy, who you talking to? I said, if you ever talk to your mother like that again, around me, I'm going to out you. I said, boy, if you ever talk to your mama like that again around me, I'm going to out you. But Gene, I told her to stay out of business. Let me just say this to you right now. If she wasn't for her, you wouldn't have no business. And Miss Combs sit there and quiet as a church mouse.
Now, I want everybody, right? And I'm about to see what y'all gonna do. If y'all don't think that that's Diddy's real mom, smash that like button. If y'all think, because I heard that she was his aunt, I heard different stories. Smash that like button if y'all don't think that that's his mom. Because I wouldn't be surprised. The way they kissing and freaking off and shit, that's weird.
He ain't say nothing. He ain't say a word. Because he knew I was serious. I wasn't playing with him.
But it didn't end there, because after all the times that Gene had to step in and defend Janice from Diddy, Janice started to have a little crush on him, and this caused some serious tension between Gene and Diddy, which eventually led to Diddy firing Gene.
And you too, Gene Deal. And maybe because she might still find me sexy. She say she looking.
Yes, and this is when Diddy Glover's mother, Janice Combs, a.k.a. Mrs. Glover, was trying to butter Gene Deal's biscuit. She was trying to butter Gene Deal's biscuit. And that's how he be. When you sign with him, look, you got to give me some, you got to fuck. You know what I'm saying? His mom got that same mannerisms.
Because she might still find me sexy. She say she looking.
What you mean by that? His mom was trying to talk to you back then?
I don't wanna. What? What? That's how we fell out, bruh. One day, Puff and Justin was in the office, right? And sometimes I gotta watch Justin, but since the grandma up there, you know, she watching Justin, so I still gotta keep my eye on Puff. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't know who security gonna let up sometimes, and this, that, and the third. So it used to like she used to have a restaurant, and she used to bring food up to the office and give it to people, right? So this one particular time, you know, she used to always like do in the windows to me, Gene, why you don't never Gene, why you don't never Gene, why you don't like this? But I never even, you know, paid her any attention because.
And this is this is Diddy's mom trying to come on to Diddy's bodyguard, trying to throw him Freakoff hints. Everybody smash that like button. Tap that screen right there. Let's go.
Give it to people, right? So this one particular time, you know, she used to always like do in the windows to me, Gene, why you don't never Gene, why you don't never Gene, why you don't like this? But I never even, you know, paid her any attention because it's always Miss Combs. It ain't Mama Combs, it ain't Janice, it's Miss Combs. You understand? I gave her that respect. But she used to always throw in the windows, and you know when somebody find you somewhat attractive. And then because I used to get in Puff, because Puff used to be disrespectful around his mother. You understand? I'm glad they got a better relationship and they got a better understanding because she know I said it before. We was in the office one time. This one time, Justin she brought some food up. And she like, Gene, I need you to go downstairs and get this food out the truck or the van or whatever she had on down there. I need you to get out there. I said, and all these people's in the office. It's 1,000 interns that could have did this. But I know she just she wanted to show that she had power over me, and I would never give her no power over me.
Wow. And why would Diddy Glover's mother, Mrs. Glover, want power over Diddy Glover's bodyguards? She wanted power over Gene Deal's tasty cakes, and she wanted power over you know what I'm saying? Like, that's the same thing that Diddy does. He want power over you. Mrs. Glover is all coming out. The bodyguards, the cat is out the goddamn Freakoff bag. The same thing your son was doing, you was doing. You tried to make this man go downstairs and go get you some shit, and I mean, and make him all kinds of freak off advances, trying to put that old dusty kitty cat real on this man. This is crazy.
1,000 interns that could have did this. But I know she just she wanted to show that she had power over me, and I would never give her no power over me. You understand? Because she used to always ask me to do. I know what, she probably really wanted me to do, but I wasn't feeling that. So now, I'm sitting there like, no, I'm not doing that. I'm not here for that. So she got all messed, riled up. Everybody do what I tell them to do except you. Who do you think you are? Stuff like that. I said, I'm here for Puff. Anything happen to him while I go down there getting your food, it's a situation. Puff overheard the thing. And Puff came out and said, yo, I'm tired of this. I'm tired of this. Why you always messing with Gene? Leave Gene alone.
And I'm glad that Gene made it out, because Diddy got mad at his mom saying leave Gene,
out his own mouth.
leave Gene alone. Who knows if he was jealous, thinking his mom was trying to take Gene deal when he was attracted. You know what I'm saying? Because if he'd have tried to come at Gene like that, Gene would have knocked him out. Gene would have punched him out. You know what I'm saying? But all the receipts is here, man. Like, look at this little creepy face motherfucker.
Allegedly happened
Remember
behind
this?
closed doors that has people raising eyebrows. Some sources claim
Remember they said she was stripping?
this brought her work home, and guys, Diddy was right there in the mix. Imagine growing up in an environment where things that should have been private were out in the open. And here's where it gets even wilder. Some people believe that Diddy wasn't just a passive observer. Theories suggest that Janice might have forced him to watch her sessions. If that's true, that's not just messy, it's downright disturbing. You can't help but wonder how much of Diddy's current behavior, his infamous freak-offs, his obsession with control, stems from witnessing all this as a kid. Fast forward to Diddy's adult life and you'll notice some unsettling patterns. Remember Cassie's lawsuit where she exposed Diddy's freak-off sessions? She claimed he had an obsession with women wearing white nails during these events. Well, guess what? Diddy's mom had a thing for white nails as well. She even showed up at the BET Awards rocking, you guessed it, white nail.
And look at her. She showed up to BET with these old coconuts out, pure survival, with baby oil all over those motherfuckers. Look at her. She was in there trying to scalp freak-off mermaids, pure survival. This is the head freak-off vampire. I'm telling you, look at Mrs. Glover would show up to the award shows just like this. Motherfucker, look at her. She got the chicken breast on the freak-off platter, pure survival. Check out Mrs. Glover's chicken breast on the platter. You know what I'm saying? So her and Diddy going to strip clubs. They going to award shows. They in there to find some motherfuckers to fuck. Pure survival. I'm sorry. Allegedly, this is what, man. Everybody get them likes up if y'all agree with me. Pure survival.
Could be a coincidence or not, but it definitely had people side-eyeing the whole situation.
His ex-partner, Kim Porter, rest in peace, may God bless her soul.
Yes.
She has brought a book, a tell-all book, has come out now. And in the tell-all book, she talks about white nails, having white nail polish on your nails, okay? Which basically he wanted her to have all the time, to have white nail polish on the fingernails.
Yeah.
Y'all see that? Rest in peace to Kim Porter. Smash that like button for Kim Porter. Kim Porter used to have the white nails. She used to have the white nails. This is what she talking about.
Tell-all book has come out now. And in the tell-all book, she talks about white nails, having white nail polish on your nails, okay? Which basically he wanted her to have all the time, to have white nail polish on
his
on the fingernails.
Yeah.
Like, he liked all these girls
to have
the white nail polish.
Okay, so, as a colour. Okay.
As the colour, yeah. So that you could see what the hands were doing more. Because
what the hell? So Mrs. Glover had Diddy having these girls have the white nails so you can see what's going on more. So it's some type of freak off, glow in the dark sex act. Pure survival. So they got the white nails with all the lights out. You know what I'm saying? Butt naked freak off vampires upside down, motherfuckers glowing in the dark, and the nails show the freaky deaky. This is crazy.
Which basically he wanted her to have all the time, to have white nail polish on
his
on the fingernails.
Yeah.
Like, he liked all these girls
to have
the white nail polish.
Okay, so, as a colour. Okay.
As the colour, yeah. So that you could see what the hands were doing more. Because the white nail polish shows, yes, it stands out. So when you're doing things and touching things,
that is hilarious.
It's gonna show more, okay? Cause where it's crazy is there's a video of him and his mother. They're really like talking about sexual stuff together. Him and his mum. His mum was like, "Oh yeah, we're just here relaxing," and she showed her nails and the way that they were openly like he wasn't alive. They were openly talking sexually to one another.
Yo.
With your child and how.
And y'all seen that? Do you see how devastating this African girl is? Just thinking about it, that this man is on a live stream talking freaky to his mother, Pure Survival.
Openly, he wasn't alive. They were openly talking sexually to one another.
Yo.
With your child and how you can put your hands flat on the floor, which means you're backing it up.
Let's talk about their mother-son dynamic because honestly, it is not giving healthy. Diddy and Janice have always been unusually close and not in the wholesome family bond kind of way. From kissing on the lips to sharing way too much personal information, their relationship has raised eyebrows for years. Diddy even once joked about doing a dating show for his mom, calling her picky when it comes to men. Like, sir, why are you so invested in your mom's love life? The boundaries just don't seem to exist.
And I said the same thing.
All kinds of unsettling.
I'm single.
And y'all seen that. We seen that. But this part right here, when Diddy was showing his mom off like a freak off object, he's showing his friends how his mom can bend over so her tasty cakes is in the air.
Part of exotic or pole dancing routines meant to show off flexibility and strength, but imagining Diddy's mom doing that right in front of him, yeah, the whole thing
Look at this. Look at this. Everybody smash that like button if y'all think that this is super inappropriate. Pure Bible. Look at the smile on Diddy Glover's face. This is his mom's rear end. They are at a party and there's other men all around the motherfucking party. Diddy is showing her off like a new freak off puppy he just got. Pure Bible. A new freak off pit bull. And look at what she's doing. He said she could touch the ground with her palms. You know what I mean? So she would come out to show off, like, look, if anybody trying to go home to my freak off dungeon, Pure Survival, I'm going to put that thing on the ground. I'm going to drop down and get my eagle on. I'm going to drop down and get my eagle on. And look how proud he is, Pure Survival. This is the face of a proud son that his mom is a freak off goddess. Pure Survival. This is insane. Smash that like button, guys.
Move is usually part of exotic or pole dancing routines meant to show off flexibility and strength, but imagining Diddy's mom doing that right in front of him, yeah, the whole thing feels so awkward and downright mind-boggling.
Look, did you see him clapping? He's going, yo, my mom did it, my mom did it. Yo, look at how happy he is.
Flexibility and strength, but imagining Diddy's mom doing that right in front of him, yeah, the whole thing feels so awkward and downright
Wow. Look at her. And Mrs. Glover, you want us to believe that 50 Cent and Netflix lied on you, Pure Survival, when your son is cheering you on like he's at a Super Bowl game. Like he just won the Super Bowl because you able to back it up. That is crazy, guys. Like, y'all gotta let me know how y'all feel. You can put it in the super chat. You know what I mean? Smash that like button because there's a lot of different. If you want your shit to be highlighted, Diddy is a G. Ew. Whoa, he's celebrating. Yes, he's celebrating. Freakoff. Yeah, I mean, he is celebrating that his mom could do this nasty shit. This is crazy. I will be embarrassed. Like, that's me. That's why he slapped her like a hoe. Yup.
Meant to show off flexibility and strength, but imagining Diddy's mom doing that right in front of him? Yeah, the whole thing feels so awkward and downright mind-boggling.
We out here moving.
That's crazy. I don't know what to say.
Most eyebrow-raising moments between Diddy and Janice was when they were spotted smoking together at his mansion. Like, I get that people have different ways of bonding, but this just feels off. The whole vibe is giving party buddy instead of mother and son. It's moments like these that make you question where the line is in their relationship and if there even is one.
They sitting there, they kiss every time I turn around. They sitting there like freaking off, man. Like this shit is just wow. I don't even know what to say.
Even as Diddy's bodyguard, they fell out when Janice made sure Diddy
And she was trying to smash Gene too. But yeah, she's trying to take up for him, guys.
ran birthday tributes, calling her his hero, and describing her with over-the-top adjectives like phenomenal and vivacious. Honestly though, these public displays feel more like damage control than genuine affection. Looks like these two have been more invested in keeping up appearances than anything else.
It seemed like they was like, I don't know. I'm not saying that they was going together, but that is very, very odd and very ancestries. No, ancestries. Ancestoriesbehavior.com.
Honestly though, these public displays feel more like damage control than genuine affection. Looks like these two have been more invested in keeping up appearances than anything else. It's messy, but it's also a dynamic we've seen play out in countless dysfunctions. Alright, bearing all of these in mind, let's now dive into development in Diddy's household. By now, you've probably heard about Diddy's mom, Janice Combs, being at the center of this swirling storm of lawsuits, allegations, and scandals. But what's wild is how things just keep escalating. From being accused of enabling her son's questionable behavior to allegedly using her name as a front for his shady deals, Janice has gone from the background to the spotlight, and not in a good way. The streets are talking, and the receipts are coming in hot. When people think of Diddy, the first thing that comes to mind is his flashy lifestyle, controversial business moves, and never-ending scandals. Imagine the shock when people realize that Janice has allegedly been running the show from the shadows, and her involvement.
And she's been running the shows from the shadows. Smash that like button, guys, if y'all think that she is the head freak-off vampire. That she's the one who made Diddy like the way he is. Smash that like button if y'all think that she enabled her demonic, her dangerous, violent son. Now, I'm not saying because prison changed motherfuckers, and then prison can make you even worse. So I don't know which one it is for Diddy Glover. You know what I'm saying? But if the time, he was there, he changed, good. But it's never going to take away or make people unsee what we saw. So Janice, aka Mrs. Glover, I wanted to run people through the history of reminding people of your behavior and things that you've done with your son in public. That's all on camera. You've never denied none of this before. Everything that y'all just watched, this is before. She just came out and said something last night about 50 Cent, the documentary, everything. She denying that Diddy ever slapped her. She's denying that she raised Diddy the way they got it in the documentary. All of that. But she never spoke about this before. You hear me? You know what I'm saying? Smash that like button, guys. And if you want to become a member to my channel. Hit that members thing. I'm going to keep y'all updated with everything new that's coming out of the Glover's family. King Kongs. If you go into my DM on Instagram again, threatening me, I'm going to tell you now, if you make another video about me and my dad, you keep making fun of my voice and talk about my dad, I'm going to kick your ass. And we wait till we see you. We come to your comedy show and we gonna beat you up. I'm not afraid of you, King Kong's pure survival. So you better stay out of my damn DMs before I post your shit on YouTube. Pure survival.